Recently on a flight, which we only landed quite late, I realized that right at the end of the flight we were rushing, everyone was rushing towards getting the luggage and things, and there was a lady with a baby, a little baby. And what was interesting for me is she was trying to get her trolley and things, and with all my breaks and of my hips and stuff, I tend to walk slowly in public, crowded areas, just generally walking slowly, moving slowly. And I noticed that no one was helping this woman. No one was helping this woman get a trolley, which they're quite difficult when they're all stuck at the airport. Plus she was carrying a little baby, and it really just made me realize that what are we rushing to? There's nowhere to go, and how kindness and compassion is really what is needed. And I don't know if this is something that just comes as you get older, when you realize that you're not getting out of this alive, where for us to slow down and start to look at. And I think this is also part of awakening. This is what awakening means: being in the consciousness, being in the Christ consciousness, not having that competitiveness where we feel we have to hustle our way through life, but stopping and helping a little old lady. Well, she wasn't little, I was the little old lady. Felt like she was a lovely young lady, actually just struggling, and I just had something really beautiful happen to me a few minutes ago. I was walking my dog Grace in the rain, and the rain just came down, and I was standing stuck under a tree because I didn't want the plaster of Paris to get wet. So I was just standing there waiting for the rain. I'd be still standing there. And this car pulled up, and these two lovely people said, "Get in," and I said, "Oh, but she's, the back seat." She said, "Don't worry, get in," and they gave me a lift home. And it also just makes me realize, and I just thought to myself, wow, we do get rewarded. Not that we do things to get rewarded, but the universe comes in full circle. Like, everyone was tired that night on the airplane. Everyone, everyone wanted to just run away. And at the end of the day, we're all the same. We are all the same. We're coming from the same thing. And we've been put in a system to make believe that we're all different. To make believe that we are separate from one another. And I think this is where we are going in life now, is that it's actually about community living in communities. How do we help one another? What do we do to make life easier for someone else? So this is a time that we're living in with so many people struggling. It used to be them and us, and now everyone's struggling, just with something different. And how do we cope? How do we go forward? And this is the tools that we need to learn as human beings, to understand that we have, in a way, been robbed of how to be human, and that we have to learn to build a new society, a new community, where we actually care about one another, that we join together with Mother Nature, learning to understand the universal laws. And how do we live? How do we go forward in this new world, this unknown world? I'm having conversations. It's called Conversations with Marlene, and it starts on Thursday evening. And I'd really like you to join me. You buy the videos, they're $21. Come and join me for an hour each week for 4 weeks. And this is the kind of conversations we need to start learning. So don't be left behind, and rather start now and learning how to understand and navigate your own internal emotional world. I look forward to sharing this with you.